Elon Musk just announced on his Twitter that now Tesla is going to be accepting Bitcoin. We knew this was coming. It's cool that it is officially here. You can now, if you want to, buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. So the question is, what other cryptocurrencies are going to be next? Will we see Dogecoin being one of the ones that is added? And I do want to say to everyone who's been subscribed to my channel, you may have seen a lot of hype videos, and it could be easy to get the impression from that, oh, this guy's just having fun, this channel is just for entertainment. And yes, I'm of course still going to be doing some hyped up videos because that is just who I am. I love having high energy, but at the same time, I have had a lot of success investing, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency. And I want to kind of go through some of the things I've learned and help as many people as possible to also be making money. So yes, there's hype, yes, there's fun, but I don't want anyone to think that's the entirety of the channel, because there's so much more to this channel than just that. So we'll have a combination of some more serious videos and also some hype videos that are just more fun. That's the way I think it should be, a combination of both. But let's go ahead and get to some of the more serious details here. Yes, a serious video from Matt Wallace. What's going on here? What's happening? Obviously Bitcoin. We know that's going to be one of the ones that's most widely accepted, especially at first. But over time, we're going to see more of these cryptocurrencies accepted. And the question is, which ones? Ethereum being ranked number 2. Currently, the market cap, let's see what it is, 195 billion. And with that market cap, with that size share of the entire cryptocurrency space, we know Ethereum and Bitcoin will almost certainly be in the mix there. Tesla is kind of ahead of the curve here by accepting Bitcoin. You don't see any other companies, any other major companies that are doing that right now. And so it's kind of weird to be looking into the future that far ahead and thinking, okay, well, what about other cryptocurrencies when right now there's only one company that's a major company and they're only using one, but still I think it's worth it to look at it. Then as we move down the list, we can see, so we have Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think those will almost certainly be two of them. Will Tether and Binance Coin be in the mix? And when it comes to Binance Coin, that one's a little bit tricky because a lot of the value of Binance Coin is simply because people are using the Binance and Binance US app. And so you get a lot of perks, you get a lot of advantages by holding the Binance Coin. So I don't know 100% about Binance Coin. Ethereum and Bitcoin, I think, are definitely going to be there. Obviously, Binance Coin, we'll see. Tether USD should be there, almost certainly. I don't see any reason why people wouldn't use Tether USD because it's tethered to the US dollar. Then Cardano, I think, actually has a better case to be made than Binance Coin because it doesn't have any company directly associated with it. It doesn't have any app directly associated with it. The value of Cardano is that high because people believe in Cardano. You don't get any perks for holding Cardano on an app. The ranking so far, obviously Bitcoin is number 1 right now, Ethereum number 2, Tether number 3, Cardano number 4. Then when it comes to Polkadot, that's where you kind of start to get into a little bit of a, I don't know type of area. With Polkadot, it's almost as big as Cardano when it comes to market cap. But to some degree, companies are not likely going to want to be spread out too thin when it comes to cryptocurrencies because that does increase the risk and makes it harder to manage. I think most companies will end up accepting around 5 cryptocurrencies, maybe a long way into the future, meaning years and years and years into the future, 5 to 10 years, maybe a little bit longer than that. We could see pretty much every cryptocurrency being accepted to some degree. But for now, if we're looking at more of the short-term type impacts that we're going to see, I don't necessarily think Polkadot is going to have much of a case there. Polkadot is one of them that people are going to be looking at, but I don't think it's going to be a main focus by any means. Then as we move down, we see XRP. XRP currently has a market cap of 25 billion. XRP and Polkadot, I think, are around the same category. And so we already have 4 there that I think are almost certainly going to be there. The rest are question marks. Well, let's go ahead and scroll down to Dogecoin here. And I'm going to say why I think Dogecoin could actually end up being the 5th one for a number of companies. And the reason why is because of the community behind it. And that sounds like a little bit of a stretch. I mean, it's all the way down there at 17. Currently, the market cap is 7 billion. But when you look at all of the cryptocurrencies above it, you see Terra, you see Wrapped Bitcoin, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, USD Coin, Chainlink, Litecoin, Theta, Uniswap, XRP, Polkadot, Cardano, Tether, Binance US, or Binance Coin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. When you look at all the ones above it, which ones of those have the same type of energy behind them? Which one of those have Elon Musk supporting it? And I know maybe okay, well, Elon Musk supporting it, why would a company care? Why would a company care about the community? Because companies want to make money. That's why. And the decisions companies are going to make are going to be based on what can make them the most money. It really does come down to that. It's as simple as that in a lot of these cases here. I do think a couple of other candidates that we could potentially see, Litecoin, because it's pretty widely available. I think Robinhood, even though we don't like some of the stuff they've done, Robinhood is going to be kind of a factor in this, especially with their wallets coming out. The fact that they currently have 7 cryptocurrencies, and those 7 cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Ethereum. They don't have Cardano at this current moment in time. They do have Litecoin. Then they have Bitcoin Cash. They have Ethereum Classic, and they have Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one of the 7 on Robinhood. And that may actually play a pretty big role once the Robinhood wallets roll out, because whether we like it or not, Robinhood is a major factor when it comes to cryptocurrency right now. They do have a lot of people using them to invest, and based on that, there's going to be a lot of people using them to spend cryptocurrency as well. Because of that, the fact that Dogecoin is part of that is definitely a huge thing. And we do have to give Robinhood a lot of credit for adding Dogecoin there, even though obviously now we see a lot of other exchanges that have Dogecoin too. That's going to definitely play a role. The fact that more people are leaving Robinhood, that'll play a role too. But it being one of the 7, perhaps we could potentially see companies just saying those 7 that are on Robinhood are going to be the ones we accept. I'm almost positive that there will be at least some companies that use that exact model there. When it comes to Tesla specifically, we could also see many companies following in Tesla's path and deciding to use these exact same cryptocurrencies. Because if Tesla's successful at this, if they can increase sales, if they can make some moves, if the US dollar starts to do things that we don't want to see it do necessarily, but it will help cryptocurrency, if that ends up happening, then what we're going to see is companies then maybe copy Tesla. And since Elon Musk still has a ton of power at Tesla, he doesn't own more than 50% of the shares, so technically he can't just make all the decisions outright. But he does have the power to have a huge sway, because he does own, I believe, 20-something% of the shares right now, which means we are going to see Elon Musk have a role in this entire cryptocurrency space. And I know, Matt, you're talking about Elon Musk too much. I get it. I know. We love Elon Musk, and the reason we have to talk about him so much, and we want to talk about him so much, is because I really don't think it's the right thing to do, to be underestimating the amount of power that he can actually have in the entire cryptocurrency space. So when you look at all the factors, when you consider everything all together, I'm going to say this is my ranking right here. Bitcoin number 1 for what companies are going to use, Ethereum number 2, Tether number 3, then we'll probably see Cardano number 4. Then I think Dogecoin is either going to be number 6 or 7 for what a lot of these companies are using. Binance Coin, Chainlink, USD Coin, Litecoin, Theta, Uniswap, all of those could be at the number 5 spot. I don't necessarily see Dogecoin currently being in the top 5 for most companies, unless we do see Tesla add it as one of the only cryptocurrencies they accept. If Tesla is, say, I could see this scenario. I could see Tesla saying, hey, we're only going to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin and no other cryptocurrencies. If that happens, it would change pretty much everything, because it would mean a lot of companies are going to then copy that and do a lot of the same stuff. So we have to be watching this. We definitely are going to want to be paying attention to all the things happening in the cryptocurrency space. If it is true that cryptocurrency becomes one of the main currencies used around the world, as I think will almost certainly happen because it's more efficient and it's not controlled by the governments, which are continuing to prove over and over again that they don't exactly know what they're doing when it comes to printing money. So that's why I'm excited about the entire cryptocurrency space. I'm going to be making more videos on stuff like this in the future. Dogecoin, we love Dogecoin. We'll always talk about it to some degree, but I do want to be kind of expanding and talking about other things I'm really passionate about in the cryptocurrency world. Elon Musk, Dogecoin, cryptocurrency. This channel has a ton of interesting things to talk about, and I'm excited about it. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.